Hey, hi, hello. This is Chaos and Cats. My name is Kaylie.
And I am Laura. So glad you're here. So glad you're here. What
glad you're
brought
here.
you to us today?
Yeah, what brought you here today? Are you here to let out some frustration? You just here to gab away with us to yourself, sitting in
Lose
your
some
car all
brain
alone as you
cells?
listen? I do that. I
Gain
talk back to
some-
podcasts. It's okay.
Of course, yeah. We're
Yeah.
all friends here.
Absolutely.
Nothing
We're all
to
friends here.
hide. Me, you, and Stenda.
Me, you, and Stenda. We're all here to have fun, have a good time. You don't know who Stenda is, but we know who Stenda is. I love that Stenda has been the chosen name. Like without even I love that it's Stenda.
It's Stenda.
If you'd like to know, anytime you hear us refer to the name Stenda, we are referring to ChatGPT. She is now she's been named. We've decided to name her instead of just calling her ChatGPT every time. And the choices of names we had come up with just on a whim were Stacy and Glenda. And then I was all like, oh, what if
Just
we
cramming the names together.
what
and
if we combine the names?
Every single one got equally worse. Stenda being probably one of the worst ones.
But I love it. I
So.
love it. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. But so we ended on Stenda.
Yep.
So that's who Stenda is.
Welcome to the party. Now you're part of it.
Stenda, I just met her.
Peanut Gallery just got home.
Yes. Well, how have you been? That's how you've
I've been fine.
You've been
As Laura and I were recording one of the game episodes that we just did, the next one that's about to come out, the sky just opened right up on us over here.
yeah.
And just fucking started downpouring. Very unexpected. Thunder and then just downpour.
Yeah,
So
just-
that was very unexpected. But
The sky's been holding a major piss for hours.
honestly,
and it
all
finally
day
let
it's looked like
loose.
it's been wanting to rain.
Yeah.
So
Said what's
It
up,
is what it
motherfuckers?
is.
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Not much has been going on over here.
Nah.
Not much has happened since we last recorded to really report on.
All
Oh.
right.
We got lightning.
Oh.
We got thunder.
No power outages for you guys.
Oh yeah, he just reminded me. What? Wait, what'd you say?
I said you guys aren't allowed to have power outages.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
We used to live where, in the middle of Biddeford and Saco. When we lived in both of those places, we were right in the smack dab between the fire department and the police department. So we never lost power, because we were on their power system. So if they lost power, we got it back first usually. And this place, though, I don't know.
I don't know.
We
haven't
haven't
tested it
experienced that yet. We're gonna
Yeah.
knock on some wood there. We also still need to buy a generator.
Yeah.
That's not an
I mean,
investment we've made yet.
We've thought about buying a generator for this house because we didn't know how it was going to go, but since we're on the line between two towns, we think that whenever we lose power from one town, it just reroutes and connects to the power from the
Huh.
other town.
Interesting.
We're also
interesting.
fairly close to the police station, so that also could be a factor.
That could be playing a part too. You would be the first ones to get your power back if you're on the same grid as them.
We don't lose power for more than 30 seconds.
That's how it used to be for us at our apartments, our last two apartments. We'd lose power for 30 seconds to a minute, and then it'd be right back on.
Yeah.
So we don't know what it's going to be like out here if we
Yeah.
lose power or not. We don't know. We haven't been here long enough during enough weather shit to
Yeah.
know. But we probably will invest in one because most people out here seem to have one.
Yeah,
so
you're really out in the boonies.
We're-
So.
we are, but we aren't. It's interesting because, like, we're within 30 to 40 minutes of, like, towns and cities and, like, grocery stores and stuff like that. But, like, it's still pretty isolated, though, where
Yeah.
we are because we're on top of a mountain. Like, right on top of a mountain. We're pretty high up. So it's yeah, it'll be interesting. But yeah, we'll probably end up investing in one. And if we're going to invest in a generator, we're going to invest in a really good generator.
Of course.
So, but yeah, but he reminded me that we did do something. We went out on Saturday. This is probably the first date we've gone on, and I don't even know the last time we went on a date. Before we bought the house. I know that much.
Dang, girl.
Yeah, we haven't.
Prioritize yourselves.
We just haven't wanted to leave the house. We've just
just
wanted
home
to stay
bodies.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you also have a yard, so going outside
Well,
legitimately
yeah.
just is
I was gonna say
going
we can
outside.
actually go outside and
Yeah.
enjoy our yard. You know, so we usually do a lot of stuff at home. We might go yard sailing,
Same.
or stuff like that, but not really like a date. So we went to. So he needed to get his car worked on, so we were like, well, why don't we just go out and do stuff while we wait for your car instead of just driving back home and waiting, especially because we took it like an hour away from us. So
Right.
so we were like, let's just make a day of it, let's go out. And then I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was like, all right, well, why don't we go hit Sam's Club, get some of the paper goods we need, because we got to get it out here anyways. There's no Sam's Club near us. So I was like, we got to get stuff anyway, so why don't we go grab, like, the bulk goods we need from there. And so we did that. We went to Sam's Club, got all that stuff that we needed. I was like, remember, no perishables, because it's going to be sitting in the car for a while.
The car's
So
hot.
we just got, like, our paper goods and all that stuff, the things we needed, because we were running out of toilet paper and paper towels. And I only buy them at Sam's Club. I only bulk buy my paper towels and
Makes
shit.
sense.
So we did that, and then I was like, oh, you know, we could also go to Cabela's and see what they've got for guns, because we've been wanting to get guns, especially because we live out in the middle of nowheres, and I more so want the guns for protection, like, outside, if there's animal, like, especially if we start getting any, like, big animals around our yard, then we'll probably keep a gun handy. Also, I don't trust people, so...
Right, you live in the middle of nowhere, so it's like...
And response time is
Yeah.
not going to be quick unless I get lucky and the cop is in the area. So, yeah, so we went and we looked, and we were not... I wasn't planning on us buying any. We were just going to look.
Yeah?
So,
That's
we
always
both
how
bought a
it
gun.
goes.
We both bought a gun.
That's exciting.
Actually, will you go get the box? I can show Laura. I just can't, you know, if we ever post this video, I'll blur out the gun.
The whole ass gun.
The guns, plural. We got two. We each got one. So I got a Smith & Wesson, like, S&P 9 shield. I don't know what any of that means. I only know what Smith & Wesson means. That's the brand.
Okay.
Yep.
Same.
I have shotguns before, but I don't know much about guns. All
Yeah,
right. And
same.
yeah, I'll probably end up taking some sort of. We'll end up going to a shooting range. and
in
stuff,
Maine,
and
do you have to have a license to carry?
I can't wait to tell you about my story of buying my guns.
Oh, okay. Because I had to go through a whole license to carry class, and it was scary, but I kicked ass.
In
and
the state
it
of
was
Maine,
awesome.
you do not have to have a concealed carry license. You
Right.
can just have. Hold on, sorry,
An ID.
You just need to have an ID.
Yep.
That's it. That's all you gotta have, and you can conceal carry in the state of Maine. So this This is my gun. You can't
She's
tell in my
so
lighting, but it's
cute,
purple.
though.
So let
Oh, I
me
was
send you a picture.
wondering. Yes.
I'll send you a picture of it.
Because
so you
I'd
can
go
see.
green, purple, or pink. You know. So that's
there was
adorable.
one gun that I really wanted. It was beautiful. It was this like light blue with like cream accents on the handle. It was like a 50s vibe color scheme, like
That is
like
so
like their
cute.
cars and stuff, like that blue and cream.
Yeah.
It was like a very 50s vibe color scheme. Fucking loved it, but it was like $1,000, and I was like,
of course.
I can't buy
Guns
you
are
right now.
wildly expensive.
So we ended up buying pre-owned guns. All right, I just sent you the picture of mine. We ended up buying pre-owned guns. Mine was 300 and his was
Oh, that's adorable.
Was yours 300 or just under 300? Yeah, his
That's
was
a good
I think
price,
yours was a little
though.
cheaper than mine. Yeah,
I think
his was a
Mark's
little
was
cheaper
about
than mine.
5 or 6.
So, yeah, so I got an M&P 9 Shield Smith & Wesson, and it's perfect. It fits right in my hand. It's a cute little gun. She's a little 9mm.
Yeah, she's
So-
adorable.
She's adorable. I love her. And then Nicholas, stop dry firing your gun in the house. Why? I don't know. I'm just giving you shit.
Just
Nicholas,
give it to her, Nicholas. That's the
Nicholas
whole
got a
point.
Glock.
It's basic meat and potatoes.
All right. Here we go.
Mine doesn't do that.
Whoa.
Mine's a bit more finicky. Nicholas got a Glock. He got a classic
Yeah, Mark's looks like that.
Glock.
Yeah.
There you go.
I guess, like, I do like guns because I do have a license
Mine's
to carry.
much more stiff. Yeah.
And I want one that's definitely more your size. But I also have my bow. Not that that's as accessible, but if the apocalypse were to begin, I think the bow is probably the way I'd go. But
Oh, mine already jammed on me once. It scared the fuck out of me because it's the first time I've experienced a gun jamming, and I was like, all right, I don't want to shoot anymore.
yeah.
um,
When was it cleaned last?
well, we
Yeah.
just bought it, so
Right, did
they
they
would have
clean
cleaned
them?
it. We have to get cleaning stuff to clean them. I only shot a few bullets out of mine.
Right,
But
do you
before
know
we
if
even,
they did?
well, yeah, no, they would have to clean them before
Okay.
I would
I was gonna say,
assume.
they're gonna test them,
Yeah, because
inspect
they
them,
usually
go through
test,
really
because these are,
rigorous
because
shit.
they buy them from people, so they got to go
Okay.
through and test them, make sure they're good, make sure they're like working.
Mhm.
But yeah, so
Maybe it's just 'cause it's so small, but
I mean, it could be. But yeah, so we bought pre-owned ones because they had other ones that were a little bit cheaper, but none of the like brand new ones really caught
I want.
our eye that also were within our price range.
I need
Yeah.
a rifle. I need a short-barreled rifle.
Yeah, he wants to own a rifle. All right, you can put
It
those
is
away.
required to be lever action.
Yeah, so, but that's going to be a while before he gets a rifle because those are much more expensive. So,
Definitely.
a small handgun you can get for a much better price than getting a rifle. To get a decent one, that's going to be pricey. So,
Definitely. And I like those handguns as opposed to, like, a revolver. Those just are not my style.
I do love a revolver though.
They look
They're so cool.
dumb.
I
dumb.
Oh, I love them.
So dumb.
I need a cowboy one. You know what?
Was she
My-
saying
my-
she doesn't love a revolver?
You know what? I need a cowboy repeater.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for.
I like a smaller, revolver, little 6-shooter. I like a little
Come on, like a
smaller
nice little
one.
wooden-handled Clint Eastwood one. Come on.
Yeah, I don't like the obnoxiously big ones. Those ones
Yeah.
are just stupid.
I just think, like, logistically, in a fight, you would have to, like, have just loose
Oh yeah,
bullets
okay.
as
A
opposed
6-shooter
to in a
isn't
handgun,
going.
you just drop it and put another one in if you
A
got it.
6-shooter ideally is not great for a situation where you're in a shootout. No, of
Right.
course not. But
That's why it's like,
for a
what's the point
fun
of a
gun,
gun?
but there are people that like to just shoot guns for a hobby. That's
Right,
literally their
of
thing.
course. I
So
totally
if it's
get
just
that.
you're like I like to shoot this one sometimes. It's a fun
It's a
one. I
fun
mostly have
one.
it for a
Make me
I mostly just
feel
have
like
it.
I'm in the Wild Wild West.
But yeah, no. So to circle back to the buying process of this
Yes, correct, ma'am.
gun. Now when we decided to say fuck it, let's just get the guns, because that we looked. Literally, Nick looked at me. He was like, "Fuck it." I was like, "Fuck it." I wasn't planning on buying a gun, but let's do it. So literally, okay, we walk in. We kind of glance at the guns. We both decide he wants the Glock, I want the purple, like Smith and Wesson. We both hold them, make sure we like them, blah blah blah. And then we tell him, all right, we want these ones, and he's like, all right, cool, give me your ideas, and then let's go down here and we'll get all the paperwork going. Fantastic. So he pulls up his little laptop. Now, I don't know why he didn't pull out the second one when there was two of us and he had multiple laptops, and he waited until there was a huge line of people to pull out the second laptop so I could do mine at the same time.
Got it.
He pulls out the little laptop
Hasn't been there
and gives
long.
it.
Poor guy.
We gave it to Nick, and then so Nick got started, and that was all the background check questions. So you know, you go through like, what's your name, what's your address, have you ever been convicted? Do you plan on selling this gun? Do you plan on using this gun in a violent crime? Those kinds of questions.
Yes,
and I'm
yes,
like,
yes.
who answers yes to
let
these
you know
questions?
that yes.
I want to meet that person. I want to
Right.
meet the idiot that doesn't have common sense that hits yes. I really want to meet them. But so he goes through, he does all that. You have to put in your last name and your birthday like 3,000 times. And then so I did mine. I got mine all put in, and it was really funny. Nick got the zip code wrong on his. He put in the wrong zip code.
Whoa.
So they had to go back in and fix it, but
Yeah.
it was so funny when we realized he put in the wrong zip code. Right address, wrong zip code. Close
enough.
He got everything
Fine.
else right. It was just the zip code. It's close enough.
One number, man. One
One number. Excuses. Excuses. You only just moved there 6 months ago or whatever.
And that's what I said. I was like, I mean, we haven't lived there long, so it's
No.
okay. And that's why they double check everything and they go over it to make sure everything's right. So then they take the gun and the paperwork and they set it off to the side, and some lady eventually came over to start processing the background checks, okay? Now, Nick and I were expecting a 24 or 48 hour few day hold.
Yeah.
But we walked out in an hour with our guns.
Yeah, I thought it was like a 5-day hold.
We walked out in an hour with our guns.
That's crazy. My mom, who lives in Alabama, talks
America.
about a similar experience, and I'm like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because there's a possibility that people I know that shouldn't have a gun could get a gun. Do you have to have like a Maine ID in order to buy one in Maine?
I assume you can just buy in Maine if you're of age. I don't know that it matters, but I mean, you just need to know your laws for the state you live in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it matters where you live. I think it's just as easy to buy the gun in Maine, no matter where you live.
Okay.
Because some people have it. As long as your current address is on the ID, that's like all that matters. You have to have your like current
Not
address
that the
on there.
process here, even with the license to carry or whatever, is hard.
Yeah, no, I was expecting at least a few days hold on the guns, and literally walked out in an hour with guns and ammunition.
Yeah.
I was like, that's insane.
Like,
I was like,
whatever.
I hate that it was that easy. I expected it to be way harder, and I was hoping it would be. This is insane.
To some extent, there should be more
Like,
around
they
this
should have
process.
at least been a 24 to 48 hour hold on the guns,
But
but
I also have to ask, what does that actually fucking do for me?
well,
Like, what is that? If you have
It's-
such a vendetta that you're willing to drop this much money and go and like pay
Well,
the
no.
consequences,
it's the idea is that hopefully if you're buying the gun in the heat of a moment of like you're enraged, the hope is that that 24 to 48 hour or 5-day hold will get you'll by time that's up is you're calmed down enough that you don't want to kill the person you want to kill anymore. That's not always the case. Sometimes you have enough of a vendetta that you just need that gun, and the moment that gun is cleared, you're fucking pew pew pew.
We're back to sound effects.
That should definitely be like a common sense thing from the seller of like, I can see it.
Yeah.
This guy has
But not everybody has common
seething
sense.
rage under his skin right now.
Yeah, sadly not everybody has that common sense to recognize those things.
Well, that sounds like it's now the business's issue.
Well, that's
And
not
the
the
laws are
reality
for
we
the
live
people
in.
who don't have common sense. Like, that's why
Yeah.
they're there.
Yep.
Yep,
You are, in
exactly.
fact,
Like,
But yeah, so then we went, after that, we went and we got pizza. And then we went to the movies and we watched Jurassic World.
there you go.
Because Superman was way too full.
Aw,
There's
I do
too many
want to
people.
see that. Yeah.
So we were like, no. There also weren't like any seats next to each other, so I was like, well, I'm
Yep.
not going to this movie with like I'm
Exactly.
sitting across the theater from you next to
Hello, my dad.
strangers.
Would you like some of the popcorn?
Yeah, do you want some popcorn?
Could
Come
you
get
pass
it from
this?
me all the way over
Could you pass
here.
this? Could you pass this along?
Hey, excuse me, can you pass this all the way back up to that man up there? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no.
Oh, that's so
Um,
funny.
Yeah, and then his car was done when we were like in the movie, so we got done and we were able to go grab it and go home. And that was that was what we did on Saturday.
Sounds like a good, well-rounded day.
Oh yeah, we also went to Martin's. Found some fun random shit.
Martin's?
Oh, you don't have a Martin's. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. Do you have an Ocean State job lot?
Yeah.
It's basically that.
Okay.
It's the
We have
same
like
thing.
Ocean State and then like Big Lots is very similar, I feel. But
No, this is like
Martin's?
warehousey, wholesale.
uh,
The aisles don't make sense. In one aisle, you got a bunch of random
Oh, definitely
tools,
Ocean State vibes.
and there's also like a toilet in that aisle, and you're like,
And
what?
there's also a
business
toilet
model
in that
is
aisle.
Buy the stock of failing retail stores and sell it at their store. That is their business
Essentially,
Yeah,
you, yeah,
it's
you
like
buy
a
stuff from
low-end
out of
Marshalls. Or
It-
or
kinda, yeah.
model.
randomized
Except for it's,
adult
like,
Marshalls.
and has the like the deep pockets of like the Salvation Army. You feel me?
Yeah, it's weird. And you can find some crazy, like, such weird shit in there.
Yeah.
We found some interesting stuff in there. But it's just so funny because you can go from like being able to buy furniture to carpets to leather scraps and fabric, and you can go buy clothing, shoes.
Glasses, nail polish,
Glasses,
food.
literally nail polish, makeup, food. I'm literally not kidding you. It has like
Everything.
fucking everything, but it's like all
And
this,
then a treadmill.
and but
then
it's a
a
lot of like
treadmill.
shit versions of things
Oh, yes,
in there. So you want to
absolutely.
pay attention to what you're buying.
Definitely.
But you can get some really good stuff for like a good price, like
Yeah.
a really decent price in there. I mean, they had a Roomba. They had a singular Roomba, but there was a Roomba in there for sale. They had a bunch of random. It's like a bunch of random shit. It's like a treasure trove kind of idea.
I'm here for it.
But yeah, so we went there and we found a bunch of fun stuff. Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, now that we've talked about all of that shit and guns for way too long, anything happen with you, Laura? Anything?
Anything at all?
You wanna tell us
anything
about?
At all? I don't remember why I wanted to tell you about it,
Okay.
but Mark and I went to go see like a tarot card reader,
Okay.
and she was pretty cool. I'm trying to find.
Well, I know we tried when we went to Salem, but it was all
we did.
public.
It was kind of crazy.
And that
yeah.
was just uncomfortable. And all the private ones were just way too expensive. So
Yeah.
that's why I was like, no, go find someone like closer to home. Like, you'll find someone.
And we did.
and you'll
She
know-
was really cool.
And you'll know if you trust in what they're saying or not. You can tell when they're fucking bullshitting you. So.
I'd like to. I mean, I feel like my gut is pretty...
Well, it's the questions they ask.
pretty
If they ask
good.
leading questions and like they need you to give specific answers, it's sometimes easy to tell if it's like someone that's
Yeah.
just not actually.
But some
in
of
it
the
for
things
right
she
reasons.
got, like, automatically said with
Yeah.
confidence, and I was like, damn it.
Yeah. See, that's how you know you got a good one is when you don't have to
You
say
are
anything.
reading my diary, please stop.
When you don't have to say anything and they just go, so I'm getting the sense that there's something from like your past that like is really haunting you from like the 6th grade specifically involving like a jacket. And then you're just like,
you're like,
what the fuck? And that's how you know you got a legit one. You're like, how the fuck did you know that? All right, that's too specific,
Put it down,
ma'am.
put it down.
Literally like, no, put it down. Put it away. I don't want to know.
but she was really cool. But one of the things we were talking about ADHD earlier, and one of the things she said is she was like, I can see you've been struggling a lot with your ADHD, and she's like, and it's not that you have depression, it's just you've been digging yourself an anxiety hole that you're getting to depression. And I was like, thanks, girl. I appreciate the insight there. I kind of might have known that.
Deep
It's
down,
why I
way
went
down.
to started therapy 6 months ago, because it was getting not great.
Yeah.
Things are a lot better, but I appreciate the
get it.
looking out, girlfriend.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
She was really sweet.
Good.
Okay, she also did palm reading because she was having a special and it was like $15.
Fun. I've always wanted to do palm reading.
I've had my palm read at Hampton Beach before, which of course as a kid I even knew was a sham. I just thought it was going to be funsies to do.
It's fun.
You know, she had a lot of, like, the person who did it at Hampton Beach was honestly kind of rude, said I had no hand-eye coordination and all this rude stuff that my brother forever uses against me in arguments. But this woman was very, very nice and made more sense, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about palm reading. How do you?
But to be fair, is your hand-eye coordination really that good?
No, but she doesn't be mean about it. She said so many good things about my brother and just listed off all the shit I suck at. That wasn't just the only one. That was just the one that my brother
love that as soon as you said that she was like, you really don't have good hand-eye coordination. I'm just sitting here like, but do you? Because I don't think you do. Laura, I know you're pretty well at this point.
I literally try my darndest, but I don't. Okay?
No, I know, but it's just so
but
funny.
I'm just saying. That wasn't the whole thing. She was
really
mean the
shitty.
whole time and then read my brother's and was like, oh, wow, a hero. I'm like, bitch, fuck off. Bitch, fuck off.
And you're
I'll
like,
fuck you
fuck
up.
you, he's not a hero.
Fuck you.
I have lived with that boy. He ain't no motherfucking hero. I'm the hero, bitch.
And just because you think you redeemed yourself by saying I could speak French in the future, go fuck yourself. First of all, no, I
Can you
can't.
speak French?
No.
I was gonna say, can
I
you?
took
I don't.
French for 2
Laura,
years, and it
I was gonna
a
say, Laura, I've had to say a
nightmare.
lot of French words, and you have never helped me with
And you have
them.
never given an inkling of knowledge. No.
I help you with the words.
Languages
What?
are
This
not
is a
my
scam.
strong skill unless they're sign language. I'm pretty good at that one. And probably not enough to have a solid conversation, but to say some silly things, probably. But I don't know. She said I was gonna have a long life. That's cool.
But like, how long? That would be my question. I'd be
She
like,
said to
but,
see second generations, so to see grandkids or like nieces and nephews type stuff. Yeah. I don't
So I'd
know.
be like, listen, bitch, I ain't looking to live to 100. Like, am I about to live to 100?
I'm
Because I
not
ain't living to
looking
100.
to live
I am not. I
to
will
100.
off myself after a certain point if I have to.
90
I'm
something
not
might be
living to
cool
100.
just to say I did it, but
Right.
like after that,
But like,
Lord, take me in
10
my
decades?
shriveled body.
I don't want to do that. That sounds terrible. I've been alive for almost 3 decades now, and it's terrible.
It's been a struggle. It's true.
I don't want 10 decades, man. I can't do it. You can't make me. You can't make me
Can't
do it.
make me
You can't do it.
do it.
Yeah, no, I don't know my feelings on palm reading because I've never had it done.
Yeah.
So I don't
Hers
really.
seemed more like legit. Like she really took her time and like squeezed parts of my palm to be like, oh, this
Yeah.
is this, and was showing me like why that means this, and it definitely
I
was more
think-
involved. So if she's acting, she's fantastic. Yeah.
I think it comes down to, how much do they put into it? Are they just tracing the lines on your hand and going like, yep, that's that, yep, this is this, yep, mm-hmm. Or are they like feeling your hand like she did for you, like really feeling your hand, really touching your palm and going like, ooh, I'm following this line and I'm feeling this and I'm not really sure. Like, it comes down to how they do it. And also, really at the end of the day, it comes down to you and what you believe in. And if it feels right to you and you trust what they're saying, that at the end of the day is what matters.
Yeah.
Is if it is something that feeds into your beliefs. And feels actually like they're caring and they're giving you legitimate stuff. That's what matters, is that you feel like it's actually real.
Definitely.
And if it felt, in the moment like she was being genuine and everything, then that's great. I think that's what matters at the end of the day, is if you feel like you actually got a genuine reading from someone, that's what matters.
Definitely. And it
And it's
definitely
how
seemed
you
genuine.
interpret it,
And it was,
and
like,
how-
overall, like, a positive experience. So whether it's
Yeah.
right or it's,
Yeah.
like, not a thing at
And
all, it doesn't
also-
even matter. It was just a good experience.
And also, I feel like most palm readers, tarot readers, whatever, will also even tell you that, like, shit changes anyways. Even, like, what they read to you today could change a week from now.
Yeah.
Like, it's more of a guide for you to kind of feed off of in a way a little bit, but not solely rely on. Like, you shouldn't be solely relying on those things.
She recommended us coming back in 6 to 8 months, which I also feel like is a way of, like, knowing it's kind of real, because she's not just trying to, like,
Exactly,
talk
because
with you every month.
it's gonna
like,
change.
Yeah, because she's like, it'll change, but it's a slow process. So 6 to 8 months is the
because
minimal I recommend.
when you come up to a fork in the road where you don't realize there's a fork in the road, and you
Yeah.
make a certain choice, suddenly something else that maybe she said would happen is no longer going to happen, and now you're headed towards
Exactly.
a different path. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a cool experience overall.
Well, I'm glad you had a good experience. That, I think, at the end of the day, is the most important thing, is if it
Yeah.
felt like a genuine and good experience. That's what matters. I'm glad. It's good.
That's all I got for you, I think.
It's fantastic.
That was the main thing that's happened lately.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Well.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
How are you feeling? Because I know you go to bed on an earlier time schedule.
We're good.
Okay.
We can get through our topics. We're literally at the topics, so.
Yes, I just wanted to check in.
No, I'm good.
I don't have anything crazy going
Bitch,
on.
I don't fall asleep until like 10 p.m. nowadays. I go to sleep way too late nowadays, so.
That's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, it's fine. I've
It's
been falling asleep at 10 p.m. It's because I stay up and I read. Because that's how I get sleepy, is
Yeah.
reading makes me sleepy. So I usually lay there reading on my phone, because that's how I get most of my stories.
Yeah.
through
That
my
makes
phone.
sense.
And I just lay there and read until until I start falling asleep, and I'm like, I don't even know what's going on it anymore in this page.
I don't know. I've read the same sentence 16 times, and I don't even
And then I
know who's
scrolled at some point,
talking.
and I don't know what's happening anymore. So,
That's
all right.
good.
Well, you. Let's see. According to the last main episode that went up, you
know,
went
but it wouldn't-
first.
Yeah,
So
then
that means when we recorded last time, I went first.
now it's my
So it's
turn.
your
It's
turn.
my turn.
You go first. Pterodactyl noises. All right, Laura. Regale me a tale of whatever topic you brought to the
Regale
table.
me a
Oh my God! No!
tale.
Stop! Hold the presses! Hold the presses! We gotta do the kitty corner. Oh my God, Laura! We almost did it again.
Damn,
We almost did it again.
baby.
God
Are you
damn
the
it!
kitty corner? How could we ever
Okay,
forget
okay,
that
all right,
kitty
all right,
corner
all
is
right,
gonna
all right.
get up and running? We got the
Dun,
kitty
dun,
corner ready for
dun,
us
dun,
now.
dun,
Meow.
dun. Meow. All right. We start with our cat fact.
Cavex, we love a little bit of a cavex.
Our cat fact today is that cats don't get cavities.
Oh.
This doesn't mean that cats don't get dental disease. In fact, up to 90% of cats more than 4 years old have dental problems. My youngest has dental problems. However, they don't get the types of cavities that people do, in part because of the pointed shape of cat teeth compared to the flat teeth in humans. Because they got meat rippers.
Yeah,
We got
they do.
omnivore teeth.
Yeah, so eat your vegetables, bitches.
So instead, cats get feline resorptive lesions in which the dentine wears away, leaving them with a painful mouth. Cats also get gingivitis, stomatitis, and periodontal disease. Dental disease is not just painful, it can shorten the life of your cat. So keep up with the regular toothbrushing at home with a cat-friendly toothpaste and schedule dental cleanings as recommended by your vet. Rudo has no teeth problems. Her teeth are fine, though we do still want to start brushing her teeth at some point just because she's getting older.
Yeah.
But her teeth, for the most part, are fine. We've never been told she has an issue. And then her brother has issues with his teeth because when we've taken him to the vet the past couple times, they looked at his teeth and they make
They make the face. They make the face.
and I'm like, oh no,
We
don't
know,
do
like
that. Because
the
because they get dry food and they get wet food, and usually as long as you keep like wet food in their diet, that's good. That helps with all the dry food, and you swap it up and it helps with keeping the teeth and everything. And so we did get this little dental stuff. It's literally called like plaque off. It's this little dust stuff that you put in their food. So I got that, and that is supposed to help like chip things off of their teeth and stuff and help keep their teeth clean. But his vet, when we last took him, because we just got him into a new vet, so he needed to get a checkup there, and we needed to have him checked up because he was having his coughing fits that was freaking us out. It's our first time having a cat with asthma. I'm paranoid, okay? I'm gonna take him to the vet if something happens. I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, I need him in now. It freaks me out. But yeah, so we have to get him in for a dental cleaning to reset his teeth. So, but she was like, he's fine right now, because she was able to like scrape off with her fingernail like the chunk that she was worried about.
Okay.
But she was like, he's fine right now, but I know, right? I was like, he would never let me do that. Power to you.
Yeah.
It's because he's so scared right now. He doesn't know what to do. He's just letting you do whatever you want. Yeah, so we have to get him in at some point. Just to get a little teeth cleaning. But I'm going to do that later down the road. Maybe when we bring him in the fall to get him moved on to an inhaler. So
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is just around the corner, so.
Yeah. Yep.
I do
his
love
vet
fall,
was like,
but it needs to slow the fuck down.
Yeah, his vet said when we get into the fall time that she wants to take him off the steroid meds that he's on for the treats and move him onto an inhaler. And I was like, I'm down with that because I don't want to keep him on these. He's too young. He's too young to be kept on like
steroids,
prednisolone for the rest of his life. It's fine right now, but yeah. So we're gonna get him onto an inhaler in the fall, and I'm assuming it's probably because all the pollen will be going away and everything.
Good time to start up a preventative.
Exactly. So probably around that time is when I'll get his teeth cleaned because we'll be there and everything. So
you'll be doing it anyways.
Yeah. All right. Enough about cat teeth. Let us tell a cat story.
Cat story.
It's time for the cat story.
Cat story.
This comes from Reddit. It comes from the r/cats thread. I will, of course, copy and paste if the link doesn't work. I'm sorry. I don't care enough. It's Reddit.
It's Reddit.
I don't care enough. So let's read this person's little story. It's titled, "Anyone else have stories of their cats protecting them?" Obviously, I know cats are attuned to the emotions of their owners, usually, lol. But I find it kind of endearing thinking back on this memory. My aunt was a narcissist, and I grew up from tolerance to a genuine hate towards her. Just to give you an idea, she called me on Christmas one year and yelled at me until I cried, calling me evil and ungrateful. I was 8. This was not the first time. Anyway, she came to visit one year, and we had gotten our girl Kaylie in the past 8 to 10 months or so. I was, and am, her favorite, and she was, and still is, a scaredy cat by all means. She hides if anyone comes over, gets scared by sneezes, etc. I got one of those, so. I've now had her almost 9 years, and she's scratched me one time, self-defense, didn't see her under my foot, and stepped on her tail. Never hissed or anything, Now, the second my aunt came in the door, she started to hide as per usual, but must have sensed my anxiety or my aunt's bad vibes or something because she stood in front of me and hissed. The week she was there, Callie didn't leave my side. I think I got my guardian angel in cat form. Not that I'm complaining. Would love to hear if anyone has had similar experiences. Yeah. So, basically, the cat was like, excuse the fuck out of you. I don't like you. Get away from my human. You're making my
Yeah.
human upset. Like,
Yeah,
fuck,
okay, like
fuck
why
off.
why are you even still here?
It's like, I love it. I just picture, I am terrified right now, but you're upsetting my human, and I gotta put you in your place.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like the mom vibe override.
literally.
Protector mode activated.
Activated. All right. That was a kitty corner. Now, Laura, you may regale us a tale of whatever
Oh.
topic you brought to the table.
Well, a tale I shall. And it is a few tales actually, because this is running it back to Reddit, and it's the Reddit thread. Today I fucked up. TIFU.
I love the today I fucked up.
I don't think we're ready for the first one I already put up.
Oh, God.
I think we need a warm up. I don't even think I'm gonna read the titles to you. It's just gonna be a surprise the whole way through.
All right. You might have to read the titles to me at the end, because sometimes I know the titles give it away, but sometimes the titles are just fun.
Okay, I can read the title at the end because it is kind of put
If
that
it gives
way.
it away, yeah, because like if it gives it away and you don't
Yeah.
want to read the title because it gives it away, that's totally fine.
Because there's a title
Totally
in the
fine.
beginning and a title at the end, so I'll definitely do the end one for y'all. But the beginning one, nah, skipping. For the last 2 fucking years, I've been going into the office 3 days a week. Each of those days started with me stepping into an elevator to the 14th floor and ended with me coming off the elevator at the first floor. In between there are countless times where I'd use the elevator for lunch or whatever occasion I need to step out for. Without fail, every time I have ever been in this elevator alone, I do some goofy shit because it's my own personal space. Sometimes I dance to whatever song is playing in my earbuds. If it's Lil Wayne, I do throwing money gestures. If it's Benson Boone, I do an air guitar and sing out loud. Imagine the high notes of Please in Beautiful Things. 2 years I've been doing goofy shit like this, including throwing it back and catching myself doing it and laughing out loud saying, bruh, I'm actually stupid as fuck. Today I walked towards the elevators like usual and found myself alone in it once again. So I looked at the elevator's mirror and started posing like I'm in a bodybuilding contest. Started yelling out, look at you, yeah, big man on the scene. Grunt.
Oh, this is a man. Okay.
Yes, pose switch. Another grunt. The muscle. Grunt. The definition. Then the elevator doors opened, so I gave myself the finger guns in the mirror as I regained my composure before I conducted myself professionally as I walked into the office. I know you're already judging. I would never do this in public, but genuinely speaking, these little moments brighten up my day sometimes because I get to act a fool. I live my day-to-day life pretty restrained, and this is one way for me to ease up the tension a bit. Outside of that elevator, I swear to God, you would never expect this from me. I'm so stuck up at work and know the corporate lingo to a fault. I'm the guy who talks about action items, meeting agendas, and product life cycles. I greet everyone with a good morning and a have a wonderful night, including security. Well, today, as I left the office a bit earlier than usual, the security clerk spotted me walking towards the exit from a distance, and I shit you not, he yelled out word for word, "Prah, big man on campus." The way my face flushed, I said, "Pardon me?" He said, "Oh, sorry, I was talking to my colleague." "Oh, have a good night," gives me the finger guns. Bruh.
Literally, I need you to know, the whole time you were reading this, the moment you said that they were doing goofy things in the elevator, I went, there's a camera.
Yeah.
You're not actually
You're
alone.
not ever alone.
You're being watched right now. And
he's-
every single time you've been doing your goofy
And
little
he
thing in
interacts
there,
with the security people,
security
so it's like...
is watching. And they're watching your ass, and they're like, what the fuck?
They're probably loving it,
Oh, they're
though, because
giggling.
everybody
They
else
are
in there is
giggling
just
like
so,
little
like,
schoolgirls.
straight-faced, and
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy,
I bet
every day, they look
forward
exactly.
to when he gets in the elevator, so that way they can see what crazy antics he does that day.
Like,
and, oh my
this
god,
security guard fucked it up for them, too.
I was about to say, I wish he hadn't said anything.
Yeah.
Because now he's probably never gonna do that again.
He's never gonna, nope. He's never gonna do it again. And it's gonna, it may probably makes him so sad, too, because it's his little sunshine
It was
moment.
his little time, his time to be goofy.
So yeah, to shake up the corporate life, man.
Literally the
Fuck.
whole time I'm thinking, there's a camera.
There's a camera.
There's a camera.
There's a camera, buddy. Boy.
There's a camera.
But it says, bruh, they can fire my ass. I don't give a fuck. I am never working from office again until he retires, at least. And the title is Forgot About Elevator Cameras and Acted Like a Goofball for 2 years while security was eating popcorn.
It's fantastic.
Let me see. Which one? I don't know. Pick 1, 3, or 4.
Let's go 3.
Okay. So I, 28 male, work from home. I use wireless earbuds to take calls because I hate sitting still. I like to pace around while talking, clean the kitchen, or chase my cat out of forbidden zones. Yesterday, we had a big Teams call. Cameras off, one of those quarterly strategy syncs that basically translates to a 40-minute word salad from upper management and 10 minutes of questions no one wants to ask. I had my earbuds in. I thought I was muted. Mid-call, I started cleaning, talking to my cat. What the hell are you doing, gremlin? No, you can't eat plastic, you tiny moron. Then I farted, loud, like cartoon sound effect loud. I chuckle and go, Jesus, that was bold of me. That's when I hear my manager mid-sentence pause. Then another colleague goes, is someone not muted? I look down at my screen. Nope, I was the audio host. Everyone heard everything. I died. Instant respawn. Left the call. Took a fake bathroom break. Later, my boss messages me, quote unquote, stating, great energy today. Kill me. The title is I forgot I was the host of a Teams meeting, paced around, farting and roasting my cat. Everyone heard. I will never be safe again. Just the fact that the boss was like,
I would quit. I would have to quit my job.
That was a killer fart.
No, I'd
do it again.
I would have to quit my job. I would have to quit my job. I would literally just have to quit my job. I would never be able to face any of them ever again. I would just have to quit my job.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard worse ones
I'd
of
be like,
other things happening
in response
stuff,
to their message, I would have been like, I am officially giving you my 2-week notice. This is my resignation. I cannot show my face ever again to any of you. Thanks. Bye. It's been great working for you. With you. Just,
But I'm out of here. So
I'm out. Oh God. Oh my God.
the great energy kills me. Loved the farts, man. Keep it up. Like, okay. So the last one.
I want the crazy one that you said we weren't ready for.
It was just kind of gross.
Oh, okay, then never mind. Okay, it's fine.
Do you want it?
If no, it's okay. If it was just really gross, then that's
It's a little gross. Kind of gross.
You can
not
go. You can do
great.
the other one that you were gonna do.
Well, actually, I guess I have 5, so it's between 4 and 5 then.
Okay.
Do you want to hear the titles and then you can?
Sure. need
Today
to.
I fucked up by finding
Okay,
pics
thank
of.
you. I was gonna say, hold on. We're gonna fix the light. We're having a rave in here all of a
having
sudden.
a rave up in this hoe, up in this hoe.
Oh. I'm sorry. Sorry. What were the titles?
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Today I fucked up by finding pics of my friends and family on my partner's porn drive. Where is this one? Where is this one? It's getting away from. Today I fucked up by snooping through my mom's emails.
Let's.
Do you wanna
what happened?
I want you to hear the first one though as an option. Today I fucked up by letting my mom get cum on her face.
I don't need to know about that.
Okay.
Let's go with snooping through mom's emails.
I don't need to know about that.
I don't need to know about that.
Just wanted you to know it was an option.
Yeah, that's a disgusting option, and I hate it. Thank you. Next.
You're welcome.
The answer is yes. You fucked up. Okay.
You did fuck up.
That's all I need to know. That
It's a
title was
positive.
it. That was enough.
And spoiler alert, she told her mom what happened. You don't tell somebody that.
No.
You just let them live their life in fucking peace. All right.
Yep. Especially a parent. We don't need. They don't need to know
No,
that.
no, no,
Just
no.
leave that to yourself.
Okay.
All right. Moving on. What was in mom's email?
This might be a bit messy because my brain is still in shambles from what I just learned, but I'm trying to make this understandable. There's
She's
so
having
much...
an affair. I'm just. This is my guess.
It's a
This is
fair,
my
and
guess.
it's a fair.
It's an affair.
All right.
Talks about how she likes to eat poop.
Oh.
What's his option?
He said she talks about how she likes to eat poop.
Okay, we've got
Poop and affair. Eating poop and affair.
Poop.
And eating poop. These are our guesses as to where the story is going to go.
Okay, I haven't read this full thing, but I have enough to know what it is, so I can't unfortunately make a guess.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
But this might be messy because my brain is still in shambles from what I just learned, but I'm trying to make this understandable. There is so much background here, so while I'm trying my best to summarize, it is long and there is a, I don't know, ton of, Reddit language. What does TLDR at the bottom?
Too long, don't read.
Okay. Well,
TLDR is too long, don't read. So usually they break it down. A TLDR means like it's too long, don't read. So
yeah, it might
it's
be
them,
too long for right now then.
They usually, that's usually what they'll say. You think it's too long?
Maybe.
Go for it. It's fine.
No.
Long form entertainment content.
Laura.
Read it. That's
No.
your job. You have one
Laura.
It's now.
just
It's
read.
sounding more and more
entertainment.
sad, and I want a funny
You
vibe.
got it.
Unfortunately, it's
Fine.
not affairs or poop. It's
What is it?
I don't really know. She gets catfished into like sending people a bunch of money.
Oh, she got catfished by some like Nigerian prince.
Yeah.
Sucks for
It
you.
says my mother is obsessed with a man, and when he shot her down, I just found out she turned to a guru. Now she is about $25,000 in debt on a minimum wage job and with 2 kids to support. So she's been paying a guru to like solve all of their problems.
She's paying a guru to solve her problems. Sounds like
It's
a
true.
scam to me.
Especially
Sounds
if it's
like a Nigerian prince scam to me.
$25,000. Yeah, of course. But last but not least, I, 40 female, and my partner, 40 male, have been together for 15 years. No kids, relevant backstory. Recently, he was spending time with a younger, 20 female colleague who is his type and somewhat flaunting the attention / flirting.
She doesn't even know.
It happened at our house in front of me. I brought up how inconsiderate and hurtful this is, and after some discussion, he apologized for being selfish and not considering my feelings. But it still
I'm sorry.
rattled
Who was he flirting with?
some 20-year-old
Just
female
some-
colleague.
Okay. All right. All right. I missed that part.
was
so,
at
okay.
their house. For
Okay,
whatever
all right.
reason, we didn't do
I was
not
going to say,
know.
why was this colleague at your house? Okay. All right.
We do not know, but this did happen in front of her eyes.
Okay.
And he did apologize for being selfish and not considering her feelings. But it
Alright.
still rattled my sense of self-worth, and I've been feeling suspicious ever since. So feeling low about myself and our relationship, I thought spicing up our bedroom time would be nice for us. Sometimes we put porn on, but he's always the one who does it. It's on a thumb drive in the bedroom. I just wanted to watch some and see what he's into and maybe have a few options that I also liked for later. I should mention that I've never snooped through his space before, but like I said, I've been feeling insecure and suspicious.
Going through someone's... I'm sorry. You learn a lot
I'm sure.
about someone when you go through their porn interests.
Yeah.
I love my husband, Peanut Gallery over there.
Oh God.
But I'm never gonna snoop through his porn collection or choices. And I don't want him to see what I like either, because I like some weird shit sometimes and I don't need anyone to know about it.
No.
What weirdly gets me off, it's not something I need in reality. Nope,
Yeah.
there's reason it's in that porn for
I get
whether
that.
it's a book or a manga or a video. If there's something weird, it's not something that I usually want 24/7, like anytime I have some form of sex in like thing happen. It's just sometimes once in a blue moon, a little weird kink thing is nice.
Yeah.
But I don't want you knowing about it. You don't need to know
like,
that got me
we're gonna
off.
keep that to ourselves.
That's for me. That's me time. That's my me time. That's my me time. That's, you know. So I have a feeling she's gonna discover some things about her husband.
Especially since he seems a little cagey about.
He seems pretty cagey, especially where he flirted with a colleague in front of his wife, who I still want to know why this colleague was at their house. And like, listen, harmless flirting, whatever, I don't care. Not a big deal. People flirt. Whatever. We're humans.
Dude.
Not a big deal. But don't be flirting with somebody like right in front of my face. Fuck no. Especially in my home. Why is your colleague in our home? Why is his colleague in their home?
Hey, I partied with plenty of my coworkers.
Oh, I know. And again, I just said, I don't care if people flirt. I don't care if you flirt. People are flirting. Just don't do it right in front of my face. Like, legitimate flirting.
Yeah.
Like, if you're doing fun flirting, I don't care. You can do that all day long. But if you're doing, like, legit fucking flirting, don't do it in front of me.
Don't do it, first of all, at all. But
I mean, yeah,
not
don't
in
do it
front
at
of me,
all.
Not in our house.
Yeah, don't do it all, like, genuine
I will light
flirting.
this whole fucking place on fire. I don't give a
I'm okay
shit.
with fun flirting. Whatever. It's fun. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Don't fucking, like, be legitimate about it.
No. So we're gonna see where this takes us. Of her little venture.
Yeah, I'm curious
into
as to
his
where this venture
porn
of snooping through his
folder.
porn takes her. Please tell
Because
me.
she's just trying to do the right thing and
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
try to put in some effort of their
She's
relationship.
trying to see what's in there so that they can use it for future mutual sex shenanigans. And little does she know
She
that
found more than
she's
she
gonna
bargained
find
for.
more than she bargained for. Exactly. That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. What did she find, Laura?
Well, it says that, and I quote, I saw a folder of pictures, and being curious, I opened it. I was expecting to see internet
Harmless
photos
folder?
or ones of me. I guess I would have been less surprised if it was content of this other lady. What I found were about a dozen photos of my best friend that he collected from her Facebook page, a photo of my sister, also off of Facebook, some sneaky pics of other friends, i.e. bending over, cleavage shots, and what were innocent party pics of my mom that he had photoshopped himself into in a very pornographic fashion. 23
he's
photos
a freak.
in all. Yeah. And they've been together for 15 years.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
And she's never known about this.
That's fucking weird. He had a folder. No, he had a folder of pictures that he like accumulated of her best friend from her Facebook, her sister, sneaky photos of their friends bent over, pictures of her mother that he photoshopped himself into doing some fucking messed up shit. No, that's fucking weird. That's freaky. No.
That's, like, what do you even do there? What do you do? What is
How
your
do
move
you-
after that?
How do you deal with that? I would literally just have to move, like, change my name, change my identity. I'm moving to another country. Like, what the fuck?
You gotta think logically here. You at first thing you have to do is you have to print them out, and then you have to do all of that, and then you just
need the
send them
proof.
to him, and that be the reason why you moved out and never talked to him again. Your mom, your sister,
you crossed a line.
your
like
best
you crossed.
friend, all three. You've got the trifecta
Okay, in general,
this fucking
you
folder.
crossed the line, of course, when you did the best friend. You really crossed a line when you did the sister. But the mother?
My mom.
That's messed up, man.
Yep.
Ooh, all right. What else was in there? How does it end?
It says he's had this collection for at least 2.5 years. I left the drive-in and waited for him to get home from work and the impending confrontation. I hate that feeling. I'd be shitting myself, not gonna lie.
I would be shitting myself over
I would
the
have a
confrontation that was
stomachache
to
for
come.
sure.
Oh my god.
When I went later to retrieve the drive, it was gone. So I went into his office. See? Print out the photos right then and there, everybody.
This is why you gotta get the proof.
Need the proof.
Even if it's just taking your phone and taking pictures of it,
True.
like you can see on the laptop, you've taken the
That's
pictures
fine.
with his laptop, like.
Take proof, all right? Especially if you're going to do a confrontation.
Because now it's gone. Now the flash drive is gone. Where's the flash drive? Where's the proof? 'Cause now you're going to try to gaslight me when I bring it up.
Done that. Get the proof, just in case. Always.
Ugh.
So I went into his office space to look for it and got busted rifling through his desk, which is the point at which I let him know I'd seen the pictures. I told him that I take issue with the photos because these are my core people. Exactly.
Yeah, that's your core group.
That's a good way to put it.
Oh.
I know they would be horrified and feel so violated if they knew. I will never tell them I couldn't. I get that we all have fantasies, but I'm just absolutely devastated by this photo collection that he admitted to viewing regularly. I have
It's one thing to have fantasies, it's another to try to put them in, like, some form of visual, like that.
Make them kind of, like, real in a way.
Yeah, to bring them to life in a way for yourself, like...
That's rough.
Oof.
I know they would be horrified and feel so violated if they knew. I will never tell them. I get that we all have our fantasies, but I'm just absolutely devastated by this photo collection that he admitted to viewing regularly. Oops. I have nobody to talk about this with due to the photos being the people I would confide to. I cannot think of my boyfriend jerking off to these women who are very involved in my life when I talk to or see them. It feels like I just have to carry this horrible secret. I honestly wouldn't care if they were strangers or exes. It's just that it's my close friends and family. Thinking about it is one thing, but actually keeping a go-to file feels like a betrayal of me and my trust. He knew if I saw those photos, I'd be upset, which is why he took the drive. But he never considered how much more beyond upset I'd actually be. He confessed to being selfish here, too. I don't really know.
I'm so selfish.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I was selfish. Yeah. For 2.5 years, you knew you were selfish. And you still are doing it, bro. Regularly.
He had that folder
Like,
for
what are you
2.5 years and admitted to doing it regularly.
Sir.
That's so fucked up.
Bro.
But
Even Peanut Gallery is
he's like,
baffled and
happening?
offended. It takes a lot to offend this man.
Dude.
And even he is disturbed by this.
That's... Come on, that's not okay.
Leave him. You have to leave him.
Why? This dude can't... No. This is an issue of, like, he needs to be locked up. This is, like, a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah. You've been in a relationship for 15 years. People have 40 or 50-year-long relationships, and you're already fucking up only at 15? Are you kidding me?
And I think that's really crazy that
In a
they've been together
gross
for
way.
15 years. And
Oh!
Is he okay? It doesn't sound like he's okay.
He's not doing okay with this
Not
one.
doing well.
They've been together.
How have you not noticed this?
For
He
real,
only did it for the
real.
last 2.5 years of their relationship.
But like, if he's doing this, what else is he doing?
what
that
else has
she
he
didn't
been doing?
find?
Exactly.
Or thinking about, or
for
trying.
15 years, what else has he been doing that led up to the point that he did this?
That's a very valid point, because maybe we're getting into the technicalities of, like, this wasn't a good, on the computer, this was, somewhere else.
Something like there's more that led to this. Like,
For
he
sure.
was into something else that
He had
led
a whole
to like
thumb drive of
This was the
23
finale
pictures or whatever it
chapter.
was.
What
Like, that's
was,
spy shit.
the build-up?
yeah, no, that and the fact that he had sneaky pics of people bending over. That's
Where this is not okay.
And cleavage pics.
so oh my god, and cleavage pics. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
What a pig.
It's his own photography.
Oh my god.
Because, like, honestly, it's like one of those things, especially now listening to so much true crime, it's like, if you're willing to
Oh.
do that,
If you're willing to do that, what
so
else?
much
yeah,
more.
you're willing to do more things.
Yeah.
Like it's a
Just the beginning.
it's
Yeah.
it's literally the beginning that leads to something else. Who knows what it could have led to? Who knows what he could have tried to do to any of those other women?
Mm-hmm.
Like no. Oh my god. Did she leave him?
There is no...
No update. Nothing.
I don't think so.
No, nothing in the comments. Like update. Sometimes there's a pin. Go to
If
the
I'm being
profile.
honest, I copy and pasted these so I wouldn't lose
Oh,
them as I typically
Laura.
do. But let me see.
I was gonna say, do you have their username copied?
Communities. No, I don't know. I know. I don't think so. So sorry.
So mad.
So mad.
I want to know.
This is why I fuck up when I use Reddit, everybody. I can't understand. I can't understand. Oh, can't understand. Oh, wait a second, everybody. A lot of people are agreeing that those are some big red flags and that she, is hopefully going to save herself from some even worse issues in the future if he's willing to do this.
You need to leave that man. Get far away from him.
But I don't see any updates from her.
Dang. I hope she left him.
Oh,
I don't
Oh.
don't jump to that conclusion. Oh, is there an update?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Her name is
Fuck yes.
Realistic Lemon 3418. Posted this here over a year ago just to have an outlet. Not that it matters, but to set it straight. This is not a repost or response to anything posted by anyone else. As I don't know. She's talking about other things that we don't care about. Seems like I am not alone in the world of partners being stupid. Definitely not married to whoever you are referring to, for sure. Pics of my friends and family. So it doesn't seem like she's seeing it as horrifically as I think it is. I couldn't care less about a spank bank full of exes or randoms. Wouldn't find those worthy of my time and energy. Yes to mental issues. Good call. I will add that at the time I had begun dealing with and reliving some deeply repressed trauma that I experienced
Sounds
in
like
the
she's
military.
making excuses for him.
I agree.
How do you stay with someone after finding that?
I don't know. She
That-
didn't even tell us how it went. She literally just made all these excuses for him. basically saying that a lot of it's her fault.
Her fault?
Yeah, because
She's blaming herself?
She was going through a lot of, like, reliving a lot of trauma at that time, you know, that she had experienced when she was 19. She's just, like, replying to all of these people, basically saying that they don't know what they're talking about, making excuses for him, or blaming herself. And that is so sad to me.
That's so sad. Oh, I know it's common, but that's just so sad that she is making excuses for him and blaming herself.
But I also just wonder, like, what already has happened in your life with this man that you're blaming yourself? Because that's not
no.
You've been brainwashed, babe. This is just the current peak. There will be probably worse peaks you will hit.
There's probably stuff going on the back, like, obviously, like, going on in the background that she's not going to be able to recognize if she's sitting there and blaming herself for him having this weird, disturbing, like, thing. No. No.
Please.
Well,
that's what I got for you. And I sent
Wow.
you my links right now.
Wow. That turned a little depressing there at the end.
Yeah. I was hoping for funny. It did never.
My topic is
out that way.
gonna be depressing as well.
Got it.
So sorry.
Got it.
We're going to a not so. It's sad. It's just sad.
It's just sad.
It's sad. All right, let me just save your links real quick. Okie dokie. Today we are stepping into a very haunting corner of American history. This is a tragic, frustrating, and very infuriating tale.
Oh, gosh.
And we are talking about Rosemary Kennedy. Have we talked about her?
No.
I didn't think so.
Nope.
I hoped not. I was like, I really hope we haven't talked about her because, yeah. So we're talking about Rosemary Kennedy.
Because I wouldn't have a topic today.
Yeah. She is the hidden sister of President John F. Kennedy, a woman the world barely knew because her own family made sure of it.
That sucks.
So let's go back to 1918. Rosemary Kennedy, nicknamed Rosemary, was born into one of the most powerful families in American history. Her father was Joseph Kennedy Sr., a big-time businessman and future U.S. ambassador. Her mother, Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy, was the definition of a devout Catholic matriarch, and together they were building a legacy, big dreams, and bigger ambitions. But I don't like this sentence. Something went wrong from the very beginning, but something did go wrong from the very beginning. So Rosemary's birth was delayed for hours. The nurse literally held the baby's head inside of the birth canal while waiting for the doctor to arrive, because at the time only male doctors were able to do birth, so they literally held the baby in the birth canal.
What the fuck?
And this caused a lack of oxygen.
Duh.
Something that basically affected her brain development permanently.
Duh, dude. Oh my god.
Yep. I think it was like 2 hours that she ended up waiting for the doctor. That's
bananas. And like, as the mom, who's a woman in this, is giving birth, has to wait for a male doctor.
Yeah. Bullshit. Fucking insane. It's insane. It's insane. I told you, this is an infuriating topic, but it's such an interesting one as well.
And it
really sheds a light on a lot of
needs to be
it's
put out there.
It's a story that needs to be talked about. that not a lot of people know about. So her birth was delayed, affected her brain development permanently. So as she grew up, it became clear Rosemary wasn't developing like her siblings, while her brothers were excelling in school and sports and charming the pants off of everybody in town. Rosemary struggled with basic reading and writing. She walked and talked way later than expected, and her teachers noticed that she had a lot of trouble keeping up. Still, the Kennedys weren't about to let a child with challenges ruin their perfect image. They dressed her in beautiful gowns, taught her etiquette, and paraded her at public events just as another elegant Kennedy daughter. But behind the scenes, her education became a revolving door of special schools, tutors, and caretakers. So, by her early 20s, Rosemary started acting out more noticeably. She had mood swings, sometimes violent outbursts, and difficulty with impulse control. Reports say she snuck out of boarding schools at night, flirted with men, and couldn't be left alone for very long. Now, remember, this was the 1940s, and the Kennedys were obsessed with reputation. Joe Kennedy Sr. had very, very, very big plans for his sons.
Of course.
First Joe Jr., then Jack, and to him, Rosemary's behavior wasn't just a concern, it was a threat to the dynasty that he was building. So Joe Kennedy made a decision, a very fucked up, terrible, and irreversible decision. We are in 1941. Now, I don't know if you remember what was very popular in that time frame when it came to mental health cures and medicines and stuff. But when Rosemary was only 23 years old, he authorized a prefrontal lobotomy.
I was wondering.
Without telling his wife and without telling anyone else in the family. He took her away and got her a lobotomy. He arranged to have brain surgery performed on his daughter and didn't tell her mother. Because at the time, you didn't...
No.
He said, do it. Do it. So the procedure was done by Dr. Walter Freeman, the same guy who popularized the ice pick lobotomy. He and his colleague cut into Rosemary's brain while she was awake, asking her to recite prayers and sing songs. When she stopped speaking, they stopped cutting. After the surgery, Rosemary could no longer walk or speak coherently. She was left with the mental capacity of a toddler, and that was the moment her family disappeared her. She vamoosed. So, after the lobotomy, Rosemary was institutionalized. She spent the rest of her life, over 6 decades, in care facilities, at first in New York, later at a place called St. Coletta's in Wisconsin. Her family told the public she was mentally retarded and eventually stopped mentioning her at all. Her mother, Rose, didn't visit her for over 20 years. Her siblings were told not to discuss her existence. And Joe Sr., he kept quiet. Even after the lobotomy, left his daughter severely disabled. You literally took your disabled daughter and made her more disabled.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they couldn't control her.
And that was also because you had to wait for a man. And now a man is also taking away more of her humanity.
Exactly. And literally for decades, nobody even knew she existed. People didn't even know. I didn't know before I heard about it. I didn't even know there was a Rosemary Kennedy. I didn't even know she existed. Like, most people do not know she even existed. So it wasn't until the 1960s, when JFK was already president, that some light began to peek through.
Yikes.
A few stories mentioned that the president had a mentally handicapped sister, but the full truth didn't come out until the 1980s. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the siblings were left in the dark as to what, like, like where she was. Like, I don't think they knew where she was for a while. I think that was kept from them.
Now,
I
with the
can't
lobotomy,
fully
though,
remember,
like,
but
do you, obviously she can't walk and she can't talk, but is she inside her body screaming? Like, fully there?
I'm pretty sure people are fully, like, still aware. I don't know how fully, but I'm pretty sure people still, and it depends on how much damage they do.
Yeah.
Because every lobotomy is different. Some people still come out being able to at least walk and do their normal everyday stuff, but they just, like, can't talk and they have no emotion. Like, they have no reaction to things. And then you have situations like this where you become severely mentally and physically
Especially if you
handicapped.
fucking call it the ice pick lobotomy. Like, can you imagine what you're fucking doing?
You're
You're
literally
awake.
taking an ice pick
Yeah.
and tapping it into someone's eye socket until
what
you
kind of surgical
stab
move
into the most
was
important
that?
part of their brain. Just so stupid.
We still don't know a ton about the brain, and you're gonna put a fucking ice pick in there?
Yep. Well, it gave them the results they wanted. It made the women very calm and demure suddenly.
Yeah, maybe her.
Suddenly they're not
freaking
fighting back
out.
and having opinions.
Oh.
Yeah. So, okay, so the truth didn't come out until the 1980s. By then, something ironic had happened. One of Rosemary's younger sisters, Eunice Kennedy Shriver, had become a major advocate for people with intellectual disabilities. She even founded the Special Olympics.
This was her. Who was this?
This was Rosemary's younger sister.
Oh.
Yeah, she's the one who created the Special Olympics. So, Special Olympics. So think about it: advocacy that bloomed from the shame and silence around their own sister. Because I'm pretty sure she created the Special Olympics because of her sister. So when Joe Kennedy Sr. had a massive stroke in 1961, he lived the rest of his life unable to speak. Very ironic that that happened to him.
Fuck yes, good. Fuck that guy.
Like, I'm not saying karma's real, but, you know,
It got
very much a
you,
poetic
bitch.
justice that's happening right there. So eventually the family started to reconnect with Rosemary. Literally not until after he had his stroke, I'm pretty sure, that did
crazy.
anyone really try to reconnect with her.
What shit is he doing to them for them to be so scared?
So she made appearances at family events in the 1980s and 1990s. Her nieces and nephews finally got to meet her, but she had already spent decades locked away. She died in 2005 at the age of 86. Buried not just in a grave, but in, honestly, a very shameful silence of her family's ambition. Like, her family's ambition is what led to this.
Mm-hmm.
Her father's ambition specifically, but that was the family ambition.
Yeah. Do it for the family.
So why do we talk about it now? It's because her story matters. She wasn't just a footnote in a famous family. She was a woman who was failed by the people who should have protected her, and she became a symbol of how society used to deal with disability, mental illness, and women who didn't fit in or didn't follow certain standards that people wanted them to follow. And she was hidden to preserve a brand, to preserve the Kennedy name. And we're here to talk about that shit.
Because that shit is not okay, and we can't let that
Fucked
stuff
up.
happen again.
Exactly.
Or things
but
adjacent to this fucked
that-
up shit.
That is it. That is my very, very depressing topic.
R.I.P. Rosemary Kennedy.
Yeah.
She lived a long life, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad
I'm pretty
thing.
sure she outlived her father, and I think that's fantastic.
Well, I just hope that the father got more suffering.
Exactly, and I just hope that at the end that it brought her, I hope she could feel some sort of happiness and joy from, like, her family coming around.
I agree.
But
After
who knows?
40 years, but still.
Exactly. It's so heartbreaking that she literally 40 years of being like just shoved away.
Just kind of trapped.
Lobotomized at 23.
Yeah.
You've barely experienced
Your frontal
life.
lobe isn't even fucking.
Yeah, your
fully
frontal lobe
developed,
isn't even
so, like,
fully
no wonder
developed
she was
yet.
Being a fucking idiot.
Oh, probably. I was a fucking idiot at
At
23.
23, of course.
Everyone's an idiot at 23
Exactly.
and 24. Like,
And we've had
that's-
2 extra hours of oxygen when we were trying to be born. So
yeah,
it's like.
yeah, you literally cut off her oxygen for like 2 hours. So,
So what do you
I don't.
expect?
Yeah, just absolutely fucking insane. So yeah, that was that's my very sad, depressing topic. I didn't expect yours to end in such a sad, depressing way.
Well,
And here we are, really bringing you the depresso espresso today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can hit us up at our email, which is chaosandcatspodcast@gmail.com, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, which are all at Chaos and Cats Pod, and then we also have a YouTube channel, which is at Chaos and Cats Podcast.
So sorry, everybody.
God damn it, Laura. And as always, linked down below are mine and Laura's personal Instagrams. If you want to give us a follow, everything's linked down below. All our sources, all that shit. It's down below in the description area.
Go click around, alright?
Yeah, go click around. Go clicking stuff and finding it. And that's it. Bye.